Namaste everyone. I am Hari Krishnan and this is the second video towards the Save Soil movement by Sadhguru and the Isha Foundation. So I'll be sharing with you another childhood experience. So this experience is quite funny, but it might have been too serious for the age I was at. So that experience makes me realize now what is the impact of soil becoming sand or the mud becoming sand. So let me share that experience with you. So it was, I think, around 20 years ago when I was still a very small kid. And I was playing in a sand pit of my school with my friends. And suddenly the clouds darkened up, the leaves started to rustle vigorously, and then there was a lot of wind. So we kept on playing in the sand, and then suddenly there was a swirlwind. Not the size of a hurricane or a typhoon, but a small swirlwind. So we were just looking at it going from one place to another. It was just moving around, carrying the sand, carrying the dried up leaves, carrying the dust, just swirling, moving around, and slowly it started approaching us. But we just kept on playing because it looked good. It looks good, disasters sometimes look good. This wasn't one though, but it looks good. It looked good. So we were just playing, and then it slowly reached really close to us, and then in no time it just entered the sand pit, and then it just picked up so much sand, and the swirlwind just moved a lot of sand. So like I was like in it. So I totally lost vision. I couldn't see anything, and then a grown-up came and moved me, and that was that. So the thought that was triggered by the memory of that experience now for me is that I just started imagining if this happens to the majority of the landmass, meaning if all the mud, if all the soil turns into sand, if the desertification aggravates and it happens on a large scale, what's going to happen? You cannot grow anything. Sure, you cannot grow anything on the sand, you do know that. And winds like this happen, and lots of problems. I think something can help your imagination would be the movie Interstellar. So you see that there's a lot of sandstorm happening now and then. So that's not a impossible thing. That can happen because that has been happening in lots of countries in the Middle East. I heard that Saudi Arabia was 1,000 years ago a rainforest. Now it's not. So at the scale we are going, what we're hearing from the facts is that it need not be 1,000 years. It can be half a century, which is not too far. For the posterity, it is their prime time, and for us, it's our future. So I would urge you all to think in that direction where we take ecological measures and we show our need to the government and the political leaders that we want some policies that keeps ecology in mind. So let's show our support for the same and join hands with the movement. Thank you everyone. Namaste.